What's good, YouTube? It is your boy, Big Cool, coming to you from Colossal Sports TV. And I am back with another video. The WBA has mandated Alexander Povetkin versus Anthony Joshua. Or Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin, I should say. Before I get into the video, go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, in that post notification bell button to get notified every time I upload content. Also follow me on Instagram at Colossal_Sports TV. Now back into the video. As you all know, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza has officially mandated Anthony Joshua to face Alexander Povetkin. And not only has he mandated it, he's put a 1 day, period to where Anthony Joshua has to sign the contract to face him. He has to sign within 24 hours. I'll post a link in the article from scottsports.com in the description below so you all can check it out for yourself. But, he has said that he's given, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua over a month to negotiate a deal with WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. But the contract still hasn't been signed yet. We all know that apparently Deontay Wilder did sign his contract and it will be sent to Eddie Hearn Friday, June 29th. Today is the 26th. So, I don't know what this means in terms of if the fight is being 100% dead. But let's be real here, fellas and ladies. We know damn well if all parties involved in these negotiations really want this fight to go down, then this fight gonna go down. They can request an extra 2 to 3 days. They stand to make way more money than WBA by having this undisputed unification bout take place than they would to have Anthony Joshua face Alexander Povetkin. I know Rabinsky, the powerful billionaire from Russia, has a lot of clout, has a lot of power, but this fight trumps all that shit, in my opinion. Nobody really want to see Joshua versus Povetkin right now. We want to see Wilder, Joshua, point blank, period. No ifs and buts about it. That is the fight that we all want to see. And I think that's the fight we deserve to see. Both of these guys have been talking a lot of shit. A whole bunch of shit. And it's time to make this fight happen. Simple as that. Simple as that. It's time to make this fight happen. And I want the fight to happen next. I don't want it to take place next year. I want it to take place in October or November of this year. Ain't nobody got time to really be waiting around and seeing if these guys are going to make it past their upcoming fights, risking it all just to prolong it for next year. Because Alexander Povetkin, say what you want about him, the motherfucker is skillful. He has the amateur pedigree, and he's very powerful. And Anthony Joshua hasn't looked the best in his last few fights. So I think that while this shit puts more pressure on, everybody involved, I think if the fight is really the main priority, then it will get done. And I think that the WBA and Gilberto Mendoza can really be persuaded to give it a little more extension, and we see this all the time. Go back a few weeks ago with the Canelo Lady Golovkin talks. It was on, it was off, it was on until it was finally on again. Signed, sealed, and delivered. And I think this is a chance that this is what's going to happen with this. The bullshit need to be cut out. The fight needs to be signed, sealed, and delivered. And we need to get the fight the world wants to see. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder for all the titles and the right to proclaim themselves the best heavyweight in the world, the man of the division, one ruler, one face. So We'll see, man. Leave comments down in the comment section below. Give me your thoughts on this. Do you think this news that the WBA mandated Joshua Povetkin officially kills you know, a potential Wilder Joshua bout for this year? Or do you think it's just posturing and that Eddie Hearn and Shelly Finkel and all those involved can get the WBA to you know, give them 48 to 72 hours until they can get the shit done? Shout out to everybody in the movement that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news reported the way it should be. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.